I'm not really a big fan of making negative content around WoW and rage-baity stuff and stuff like that, and sort of feeding into like the negative aspects of WoW and Blizzard and stuff. But pre-patch has been a real challenge, and if you watch my content, you'll know that a couple of weeks ago I made a video about how pre-patch is the perfect time to level in World of Warcraft, and I did believe that, and I think in terms of a leveling curve, I think it's perfect. But as a leveling experience, it has been trying. And it's not the game's fault in terms of its mechanics. It's a server problem and ultimately a Blizzard problem. I'm sure all of you have probably experienced this so far, and there's been multiple complaints online about it, but it is so busy. We've got one mega server with 10 layers, but each layer is completely maxed out. And I was feeling it a little bit during the leveling journey, but around the 50s, I don't know whether it's a bottleneck, but I've really felt it, and I've really felt it even more so in Searing Gorge. I mean, you can see now that there's lots of people about, and it is nice to play in a busy world, but I don't know how fun it is to play in an overcrowded world. There have been some layers while running around here that have just been, there have been like tens and tens of people on one mob, and yeah, it's not great, and I think something needs to be done about it. Blizzard need to do something about it. Apparently they can't do anything about the layers. Apparently 10 is the max. They can't increase the amount of layers. A friend of mine said that there was about 110,000 people on each layer as well, which is crazy. And it's a shame, because what else do we do? Do Blizzard make another mega server and add a load of layers onto it? Or do they increase the spawn rates of things? What do we do there? How do we do that? How do we fix this? Because yeah, it's pretty bad now in pre-patch, but can you imagine Hellfire Peninsula on release day with one mega server? I mean, it was bad back in 2007, and it was pretty bad back in 2020, but I can't imagine how bad it's going to be on these mega servers with layers that are just chock-a-block. It's going to be pretty scary. Now, we all knew that there would be this Hellfire rush. Either way, okay? There was always going to be, you know, you're funneling a load of players into one area, both Horde and Alliance. It was going to be busy either way. But I don't think Blizzard expected it to be this busy, and sadly, I don't think they're going to do anything about it, which concerns me because, you know, Blizzard, it doesn't always have the best reputation with its fans, and indeed even its non-fans, just like gamers in general. And the classic team have, you know, they've taken a beating over the years for certain things, and I would say that some of it is rightly deserved. Think about the pre-patch launch night. Delays upon delays, it was crazy, and you could see how frustrated the player base was getting. If they mess up TBC's official launch, and it's worse than what people are expecting, because I think people are, no one's expecting to go in and just have their own layer, and it's going to be easy peasy. But I think people are thinking, oh, I might be able to get through Hellfire Peninsula, you know, in a day or two. The way it's going, I think people could be stuck in there for like a week. I've been in Searing Gorge for 2 days, and this is usually an area you can get done in a few hours. It is, and look, I still haven't got my Dark Iron Taskmasters. It's been near impossible. So what do we do? How do Blizzard fix this, if they will? I think a spawn rate change might be an idea, but maybe people will see that as like, you know, as a change too far. Like, that's not classic, that's not TBC. Or something like, hey, if you get a tag on a mob, you get it even if you're not in a group with someone, like they do in retail. Or is that too retail-y? Will the community dislike that as well? I think they're really in a between a rock and a hard place here. And I don't really know what this video is about other than me just sort of trying to vent and trying to get my head around it. But I guess what I'd like to ask is, what are you guys going to do on release day? Because, you know, we talked about pre-patch, we talked about release day and skipping the Hellfire Rush. Some people will go to Zangarmarsh, some people will just go into dungeons, some people will just stick it out. I don't want to just have a miserable time on launch day, to the point where I'm thinking I might just like start leveling an alt and wait for a few days for stuff to calm down, because it is it's nuts, really. Or it has the potential to be really nuts. So yeah, I think that's it. I've got another video coming out soon about the classic community overall, and sort of its perception by other gaming communities and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to get this quick video out. Either way, I hope you enjoyed TBC. I know it will pass. It will calm down. And I still hope you enjoy it. I am still looking forward to it, even if I know that the first few days are probably going to be pretty manic. Remember, FOMO is made up, and it sucks. Don't get drawn into it. Enjoy your time, and I'll see you very soon. If you're a member, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please consider a subscribe if you're new to the channel, and a like, it always helps. And join in the conversation below. Bye for now.